Have you ever thought about the fact that men do virtually nothing for their skin, and as they age, they just look younger, but then we do all this stuff and I feel like it doesn't work? Is anti-aging a scam? We have a lot to go over in this video. I have been doing my skincare wrong for a long time, and I'm going to explain to you exactly what I mean. My skincare routine now is so minimal, so much more natural, and I've seen way better results than when I was using like 30 products with tons of ingredients. So I'm going to share with you guys what I've been using on my skin, my daily skincare routine, and some little tips and tricks and things that I've learned along the way. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit it right down below before we move on with the video. Did you hit subscribe? You did? Okay, cool. Let's move on. Before we get into my skincare routine, a huge shout out to today's video sponsor, which is Ensing. I've partnered with them a few times here on my YouTube channel, but they just came out with a brand new device and it's so cool. I actually did a reel on Instagram reacting to like my first impression trying it out. So this has the same technology as their previous hair removal device. So this is more body care, but you can also use it on the face. I'll get into it in a second. But this is the same great technology, but it has a cooling plate. So this is an IPL, which is an intense pulsed light. So it converts light into heat to treat hair on your body. It's an alternative to shaving, waxing, professional laser hair removal. I've tried them all and I actually started using the original Ensing device back in 2020. I did a whole video on it. It's super easy to use. I can do my entire body in under 10 minutes, which I like because it's really fast. The cool thing about the new cooling plate is the cooling plate helps to soothe skin irritation once you like zap the hair, you zap that area. So the way you use this is you want to shave your body first while you're going through your 12-week treatment. It's once a week for 12 weeks. All you have to do is exfoliate, shave, and then you're going to use this on the areas you want hair removal. So I really like this under my arms because my underarms always struggled with razor bumps and darkness and discoloration, and this has helped me so much with that. I also use it on my upper lip area where there's peach fuzz, so you can also use it there. It's safe to use on the body. You can also use it on the bikini area, but it has two different functions. You can either use their spot treat, which you just hold down the button and it detects the hair. With the glide feature, it'll automatically flash as you slide down the area of your body, such as your arms or your legs or wherever you're using it. There are 5 different settings I show on my Instagram, on my reel. I did it on number 5 just to show you guys that it doesn't hurt, like you barely feel it. And then the cooling plate, again, it's just so cool. I love the cooling plate. That was a genius thing to add. I'll link the Ensing Ice Cooling IPL down in the description bar as well as a discount code. They have a ton of information on their website as far as skin tones and hair colors, all about the device and how it works, so you can see if it's something that would work for you. I love using this because it's easy and I just don't like dealing with shaving and going anywhere else to have anyone take the hair off my body. It's just awkward. Let me start by saying I used to do a million steps in my skincare routine. You can go back on my channel and see my pamper routines, my skincare routines, and it was a moment. It's fun. Like I still love doing skin masks and all that kind of stuff, don't get me wrong, but it's not something that's really sustainable for the daily. Like when I watch these 30-step, 20-step, even over 10-step skincare routines, I'm like, you do that every single day, but how? You know, it's just, for me personally, it's unnecessary. I think when it comes to skincare, oftentimes less is more. I mean, have you ever thought about the fact that men do virtually nothing for their skin, and as they age, they just look younger, but then we do all this stuff and I feel like it doesn't work, you know? Like, is anti-aging a scam? What do you guys think? Comment down below, let me know if you think anti-aging is a scam. I don't wear makeup every single day. I probably wear it a couple of times a week. You know, if I'm filming, if I have a meeting, if I'm going somewhere that I want to wear makeup where I just feel like doing my makeup, I will, but I don't wear it every single day. However, since I have makeup on, I'm gonna show you how to remove my makeup for those of you who do wear it daily or wear it very often. So my favorite way currently to remove makeup is coconut oil. You can use any kind of coconut oil that you have. If you can get organic extra virgin coconut oil, like the cleaner organic the better. This is a coconut melt, so I wanted to show you guys this one just because it's more of a beauty brand coconut oil. I have this, so I'm gonna use it, but honestly, any coconut oil works. Coconut oil is antimicrobial, so not only is it gonna dissolve and break makeup down, but it's also going to help with bacteria and to cleanse the skin. When you think of makeup cleansing balms, it's kind of the same thing. You just don't have to pay a ton of money and it's natural. I'm gonna take about this much and I'm just gonna warm it up in my hands. It's kind of sad, right? Like taking off your makeup. I mean, I have natural makeup on today, but it's making my skin look really good. Okay. And then just rub it in the skin. But this will break down all the makeup. Then you just wanna take some water and everything will come off. Even if you're oily, you can use coconut oil. It doesn't matter what skin type you have, you can use coconut oil to remove your makeup. One of the nice things about coconut oil is it doesn't leave your skin feeling dry or stripped. It feels conditioned, it feels clean. Please don't use makeup wipes. I know people still love makeup wipes, like the Neutrogena ones or whatever brand. They're so bad. I used to use them for years. They're so bad. My humble advice to buying a makeup remover if you don't want something that's natural like coconut oil would be to go for a cleansing balm such as the papaya one from Glow Recipe, or you could also use a Bioderma, a bio water. Those are really nice as well. At this point, I would go in with any kind of masks. My favorite mask is bentonite clay mask. I'll link my last skincare hacks video. You can see me use the bentonite clay mask. It's my favorite to draw out impurities. But I'm not doing a mask today. I'm just gonna go on with my normal routine. So you technically don't have to wash with a cleanser after coconut oil. Like, my skin feels clean, it feels soft. Coconut oil, like I said, is antimicrobial, but I am gonna show you the cleanser that I'm currently using because I don't use coconut oil on my skin every single day. So I'm using the Agent Nature Lactic Acid Brightening Cleanser. This has lavender flower water in it, which is very soothing for my normal to dry skin. Also has aloe leaf. Agent Nature has a bunch of really great products. I've mentioned a lot of their products and they have really great ingredients. This cleanser is not like a lot of cleansers that I've ever used. It's not extremely thick, and also it doesn't foam up a lot, which I like. Like, it's very, you can see it's very thin, and it's just, oh, it smells so good too. You can kind of smell a little bit of the lavender. It also has peony root extract, which is a natural antioxidant. But this is just a good gentle cleanser that I like to use on the daily. So I'm gonna wash my face and I will be right back. After I cleanse my skin, I really only have 2 more steps, but I'm gonna add an optional one in here for those of you who want, which is kind of like a toner. So I'm gonna use some organic rose water. And now I use this as like my toner. You can use a hydrosol. Oh, it smells so good. But I'll also do this on occasion whenever I like have it there. For those of you who are looking for some kind of like more natural toner, I like to use something that has rose or lavender in it. Those are my 2 go-tos. Also tea tree. If you break out a lot, acne prone, tea tree is a great option. Now I'm gonna moisturize, and I am a oil kind of girl. I love oils for the hair, for the body, for the face, for the skin in general. I'm just an oil kind of girl. When I started using oils on my skin and on my hair and on my body, I just saw the biggest change. My top 2 would be jojoba and rosehip seed oil. They're just my favorite. And even for my hair, jojoba is my favorite for hair. So all around jojoba, but today I'm going to use rosehip seed oil. And this is just an all natural organic rosehip seed oil. So rosehip seed oil has so many benefits, as well as helping with hyperpigmentation and darkness. So what I like to do is, here's what it looks like. Taking some of the dropper, I kind of warm it up in my fingers, and then I start pressing it into the skin. Now, if you're oily, you might want to go with a drier oil, but oily skin needs moisture too. So don't be afraid if you're oily to dig into moisture. I would say jojoba is a little bit more of a lighter oil than rosehip, but it has so many benefits. Once I press it into the skin, I take whatever's left on my ring finger and I gently go underneath the eye area just a little bit. Rosehip seed oil is safe to go in the under eye area, and it also can help with darkness. I haven't been into the heavy eye creams that I used to be. I used to be like always putting tons of eye creams under my eyes. And since I stopped, I don't know, it's wild. Since I stopped using those heavy eye creams, my under eyes just look better. And I know that sounds weird. It's not supposed to happen that way, but I've noticed since I stopped using all those heavy eye creams, my under eyes just look brighter and they look more even. And I also use coffee ice cubes, which I have a tutorial on YouTube. I'll have the video link down below as well as on Instagram. And I use that to depuff my under eyes. Something else to keep in mind with rosehip seed oil, organic, natural rosehip seed oil for under the eyes, is it's anhydrous, which means it's water-free. So it doesn't require any kind of alcohol-based or synthetic-based preservatives. And a lot of conventional eye creams require those preservatives, which can irritate the under eye area. So sometimes a natural oil is best. But with a lot of things in the beauty industry, as I'm learning in skincare, is more natural, doesn't sell as much. They can't sell it for as much money, so they add all of these ingredients, right? When you don't always, most of the time, really ever need it, because sometimes they can cause more irritation than if you would just use something that's more natural. But again, it kind of goes against the skincare norms that we're used to, which I totally understand, but this is just what I do on my skin. Then I go in with a lip balm because I have to always have hydration on my lips. It's just a must. I have to. So you don't want crusty, chalky, dry, scaly lips. My last step, which is a treatment, I use this Calendula cream. Don't come for me, I said it wrong. It's Calendula, but it was this moment that it was the first time I said it out loud to anyone, so I butchered the word, but you guys get it. I use this for the dermatitis around my nose, and it has literally been a lifesaver. If you think this is bad, it was a lot worse, but this one has just been so good. Calendula has so many benefits inside and out. You can also use Calendula teas. It's a flower. It's like why they have this little flower on here. Look into Calendula. There are so many benefits, but if you struggle with redness around your nose, redness on your face, definitely give it a try. I use it in the morning and at night, and it's helped me so much. To summarize everything, I really do 3 main categories: cleansing, moisturizing, and treating, and that's about it. That is my minimal, more natural skincare routine. Hope you guys found it helpful. If you have any kind of questions or anything about my routine, let me know down in the comments if you need any kind of recommendations based on your skin type. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in my next video.